Hello, and welcome. So, I've just got back my returns from TreeFrogGrading. We know them, we love them, of course, but they have a new label. Out with the old, in with the new, green, pink and blue. Sure, why not? So I sent off 13 cards, roughly. Not roughly, just 13. And we're going to check the grades out and compare it to the old labels and see if we like the new label. Excuse the fucking massive spot on my face for some reason. Oh, hiccup. For some reason. So, card number 1. We have Ho-Oh from the Japan Neo Free promo, grade 7. Very happy with that grade. I was actually given all of these vintage cards that I've got returns on today by my girlfriend's stepbrother. He gave me a massive binder of like half a complete base set, a bunch of fossil hollows, a bunch of jungle hollows, some base set 2, and then some Neo promo file freeze. Ho-Oh grade 7, and that is the new label right there. So we've got the frog on the side, the watermark in the back, extra space, the hollow logo at the bottom. There we are. Next we have a Suicune grade 5 from the same Neo promo set. There we go, focus is locked in. You can see it's got a massive crease along there, which is why it's only got a surface level of 1. I mean, these are old vintage cards that were not in sleeves. They're in a binder but not sleeves, so I'm not surprised that some of them have a bit of damage. We've got a massive crease, so it's got a surface level of 1, corners 7, edges 6, and centering 9.5. With an overall grade of 5. Next, another Japanese one, so this is probably another Neo promo. We have the Raikou in a grade 7 to go with the Suicune. This one, surface level of 4, corners 8, edges 8, and centering 8. Absolutely lovely. Love the artwork. Another Japanese, so probably another Neo promo one. Got some white specks on the back, so surface level probably not too high. So this is the Entei to go with the Suicune and the Raikou, so that's a grade 6. So we've got a 5, 6 and a 7 with those three. Surface level 4, corners 8, centering 8, and centering 7 and edges 7. Can't complain about that. 5, 6, 7, that's quite cool. Next, another Japanese one. We have the Hollow promo from that set, which is the Celebi. I love the Hollow on this card, I think it's gorgeous. So we've got surface 4, corner 7, edges 7, centering 9. I'm sensing a pattern here with the surface on a lot of them. It keeps getting a 4, but the hollow on that is amazing. I love it. Very chuffed with a 6 for that. Next, we've got the Ancient Mew. They've got a new back on this label as well. So it's got like the little frog, all of that. We'll go more in depth and do a label comparison. So this is a grade 8 on the Ancient Mew. I love the hollow on the Ancient Mew. So we've got surface 8, corners 9, edges 9, centering 9.5. I mean, you can't complain with that. That's absolutely fucking gorgeous. Another Neo promo. Got the Lugia on a grade 6. Again, surface letting us down with a surface 2. Corners 9, edges 7, and centering 8. Still, you can't really complain about a 6 with old cards like this. I believe that's the last Neo promo. So now we have the Jungle Vaporeon Hollow, grade 6. So we've got surface 6, corners 5, edges 5, and centering 9. Next, the Jungle Jolteon. We have the Jolteon Hollow from Jungle in a grade 6 with surface 6, corners 4, edges 5, and centering 9. Look at that beauty. There's quite a few scratches on the surface, which is understandable. Next, we have the Flareon, the Hollow Flareon from Jungle. Hollow's not so good on the Flareon, but that is still a gorgeous card. In another 6, so surface 6, corners 5, edges 6, centering 9.5. So we've got all three of them as 666. That's awesome. I have a feeling I know what the last few cards are. We have the base set Hollow Venusaur in a grade 4, surface 3, corners 2, edges 4, centering 9.5. We have the base set Venusaur in a 5, surface 4, corners 4, edges 5, centering 9. You can see all the scratches on there. We have the Blastoise in a 4 with surface 2, corners 3, edges 4, centering 9.5. And now the big boy. We have the base set Charizard Holo in a grade 5. We've got the surface 4, corners 4, edges 5, centering 9.5. Look at that beauty. Not the Holy Grail, but a grail all the same. Now, this video is probably 5-6 minutes so far, maybe 4. So what I'd like to do now is compare the labels. So we're gonna go through the history of the TFG labels and see which one we prefer the most. It's the first ever alpha that we graded. This was Chloe's, I believe. This is serial number 0005, Alpha 10. I believe the TFG owner bought this off Chloe after she graded her cards. I think she still has 1, 2, 3, and 4, but I have number 5 now. So this is the pre-release Wartortle. So the original label, you had the holo over the letters and the frog. No other color blocks on it. And then you had the back with the little sticker and the website. I do really like the holo on the frog and the logo. But that is the first label. Then we got the borders. This is the second label. So this is the second label with the borders. This is grade 5. So not the same color. This is a green. So we've got the holo on the frog. No holo on the grade. Just holo on the frog. And then the border around. You can see they changed font as well. And the order of where everything was. Before it was... oh no. So even on the second one, it was still set first, then Pokemon, and then number, instead of how it normally is now with the name first, then the set, then the number. Although on this one, the serial is a bit higher, and on the original, the serial is on the bottom. Then, in that same generation, there was a limited edition Chloe branded label from a black and white boundaries crossed box break she did. Then it moved on to the label most recently, which is the most current one. So this is an alpha. This is the same pink one as the original. So we've got the frog, same color or maybe a bit different color. Holo, bold name for the card, and then you've got the text changed around, but ultimately most of it's in the same place as the previous one. Only difference is the name is now bold and on top. Then you've got the most recent one. Worth pointing out, there is also a Chloe limited edition version of this label. I do not have it. I can't find it. Not much information was posted about it or how to get it by TFG or Chloe, so I'm looking to buy one if I can find one. Then we've got the Charizard Holo from the newest label. So this has moved everything around if we compare it to this one. We've still got the grade in the same place. The frog has moved from left to right. The name has moved all the way to the left. There's a lot more space now. The serial number's at the bottom and all of this is on the side. We've moved the big frog in the background for a TFG branded watermark and the TFG logo in the bottom. It's also looks smaller. I don't know if it actually is, but it's got the black borders as well. And then on the back, we've got the removal of that sticker and now just the TFG logo put on there as such. So this is a hard one. Which label do I prefer? What is the best label? We have the original. We have the border, the most recent, the newest one. I can't decide. Please let me know in the comments below which label you prefer. Do you think they should have stayed with the old one? Do you think the new one should have just been an option instead of now being their only label? What are your thoughts? I kind of really like the original one. I don't know if it's the best, but it looks quite cool. But let me know down below.